Here I am once again in Richmond, British Columbia, and it looks like the tide's brought some more wood in. We're gonna go beachcombing, and I'm gonna look for little pieces to take home and Dremel carve. Cottonwood bark already right here. Oh, nice little piece of carvable cottonwood bark for sure. Gonna take it. I got my bag here, little bag. Now this stuff, this is the Fraser River. If anybody wants to know, this is at the end of 2 Road. You go to the end of 2 Road, you hang a left at the stores, then you just follow that around and you'll come down that way, and you come down here and there's parking right there. So I don't have that long today, but I'm just going to put this down for now. Oh, there's another piece of bark down there. That's pretty small though. This piece is perfect. Start carving some spirit Santas. Nice, nobody's down here. Perfect. Just perfect. Perfect day. No rain. Middle of October. Now this beach really isn't like the other where I go beachcombing down at by the ferries there. I don't really want to run a chainsaw down here because people are just like walking. There's a path along there, so I don't know if you're allowed to here. Anyways, and I gotta watch I don't break my ankle in these piles of wood. So I'm just looking for cool little unique pieces to carve. There's bark, pretty flat. Tons of it. Looks like it just got washed in too. See a nice little piece of cedar over there. Well, that's a nice piece. Go right here for a wood spirit with my chainsaw. Let me get this. Oh, that's a nice one. It's like a weird, see how it goes? But then it's perfectly round. It's like a piece of a tree, but it's first growth. I'm gonna take this for sure. I got to stop filming so I gotta carry this over to my other one. I just put it in my car. I'll show you guys after. Douglas fir or something. Hemlock, it's kind of twisty. Anyways, that's a good score. If I just find that, I'm happy. Here's a young cottonwood bark. Full of bug holes. Now, my dream is to find a big cottonwood tree that's washed down from the mountains on the beach one day where it has huge bark on it. Look at all this freaking wood. Now why was I coming over here? I see a nice cedar old piece right here. Nice old first growth piece slab of cedar. What's this little log here? It's pretty. Oh, here's a nice piece of bark I'm stepping on. Got to be careful because it's deep in there. Oh, nice piece of bark. Another one. Look at all that in here. Another one. Another small thin one. This one's good. I want to see what. I think this is a cedar log. But good luck getting it out of here. Well, I could. It's not that far. No, I'm not getting it. More cottonwood. Oh, Oh, that is cedar. I just stepped on it. Just went down. This is another piece of bark here. Man, killing it. Killing it. Oops. I don't have that long because I'm going to my buddy's shop to eat hamburgers. Is that another piece right there? It is. Slow down, Jordy. You're going to hurt yourself. No, there it's gone. But the two beautiful pieces right here. Oh, two beautiful pieces right here. What's this I just stepped on? Man, this place is loaded. Taking them. Whew. Look at these beauties. Beauties. Oh. This is my favorite thing to do, is beachcombing for this stuff here. There's a nice piece with the just carved rob hole in it. Just carved rob hole. Okay, where are those other pieces of bark? I'm just gonna hide them down here. So this one, man, this one's good. Put a little marker here to know where I put them, so nobody will steal them. All right, so let's go back out to the fresh wash. Oh, I see a massive piece of bark. Oh, I see tons of it. Cottonwood bark right there. Cottonwood bark. Well, that one's cool. Look at that. It's got a weird hole through it. Always look at the back to see if there's bug holes. Not really. Those are old big wormholes in there, but they've gone right through, so that's good. Be careful not to break your ankles, Jordy. Where's that big piece? Oh, right here. Oh, it's kind of thin, but it's still carvable. This is still carvable bark. Absolutely, to carve little spirit Santas. Definitely. It's loaded. It's just freaking loaded. Now, is anybody missing their dock? There's a dock. There's a piece of bark in there. I'm seeing it everywhere. Cottonwood bark. All right. Dream come true. Last time I came here, there was no wood. I'm not going to take this piece. If I can see it on the way back, I'll take it. But I want to have two hands when I walk, because I'm holding my tripod with one hand. In case I slip, I got to remember I got a friggin' hole in my skull. There's a big flat piece of bark. And I got to be real careful. Well, even without the hole in the skull, this shit is slippery. But look at, it's a freaking carver's paradise. See, that's just a flat piece of bark. Too bad. Probably like the bottom of a tree. See? Just from a young, might not even be cottonwood. That was a nice piece of cedar I got there. Sorry, in my car. First go cedar right here. Cottonwood bark. Very carvable piece. Not very thick, but carve some spirit Santas on. You can make 3 spirit Santas out of this, which I'm going to carve some pretty soon. When I carve those, I just carve them fast because they're money makers. Like gnome Santas. More, yeah, look at that. It's just like, it's an ankle breakers. More bark. I'm not even going to get, it's a little shitty piece. More bark right there. Welcome to the Carver's Paradise, everybody. I know how lucky I am to have this. Some of you out there don't have. Well, we're in a rainforest. Nice heron birds sitting there, some ducks. See the heron bird, Rick? Evil. Gray heron. Lots of ducks down there. Oh, here goes a big ship from my work, actually. Big tanker. Anyways, like I said, I don't have a lot of time, but I know this is here now. So, what's the saying? Feast and fathom? Or fathom and feast? Okay, which way do I go here? Take the safest route, Jordy. I don't know, my friggin', I just put some gas in my 4Runner and then the gas cap's stuck closed. I don't know, man. It's broken or something. It's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Not a very good cameraman today. Anyways, how about I just be quiet for a bit and let's just keep looking. Oh, that sucker's in there. Good. Weird old root piece. Root heads. You guys remember a couple years ago I was carving lots of those. I still got a couple to carve. I got to get them out of my tent. Look at this piece here. I think this is cottonwood. I can tell by the way the water makes it go pink. See the pink color in there? I don't know if it's cottonwood or not. Some kind of weird root piece. Neat little piece of cedar here. Sit flat on your desk. Carve a little wood spirit or something, some mountains on there for your desk or something. I don't need it, but it's pretty neat. Oh, I see a bucket. Kind of weird. Lots of cottonwood bark was. Oh, here's a piece right here, actually. Carvable piece of bark. Fly bark, fly. See? Found a bucket. good bucket. Maybe take it on the way back. Oh. So I'm in Steveston right now. It's like a old commercial fishing village, kind of like the town I live in, Ladner. But I don't know if I can zoom down there. See all the fishing boats and stuff in there. I actually used to work right there on Buddy's boat. You guys remember when I went to Vancouver Island, Brad Scott, the guy that gave me all that cedar? I went to Coombs. Well, that's where I used to work with him on a boat. Right along that dock there. Right in front of that white thing boat. Yep. Oops, sorry. This is a nice piece of cedar I'm stepping on, super old. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, there's a nice chunk of cedar right in there. Yep. You never know, this stuff could, so the ocean's out there. The mountains, that's Ladner right there. All that land, that's Ladner. Well, there's some little marshlands inside there, but across there is my town where I live. So the mountains, like the interior, is all up the river that way, Fraser River that way, and it comes down, and then the mouth of the ocean is just right there. So, and then there's a big sand flat, so the wood could leave here and then travel all the way to where I'm at. It's not where I usually go beachcombing. It's not that far really. Yeah, like I already got here's a nice piece of cedar too. Pretty swell. See that piece right here? Perfect half round for a wood spirit. Or a little owl and a knock or something. It's even been cut by a saw. Now get down there, it's all I'm not wearing my waterproof shoes, so let's see here. Don't know how deep this stuff is in here. Oh, it's not that bad. This is, see, you can see the chainsaw marks on it. Let's lift it up. Oh, nice half round, but I'm not taking it out of here. Let's get back onto drier logs. Oh, there's another bucket. Everybody loves buckets. Here's another nice little piece cedar pole. Easy to get that out of here, but I don't need it. I don't know, it seems like I get more excited about finding, well, buckets than I do the wood. Oh, that one's all broken. Yeah, it's wedged in there. See, it's got a big crack there. Yeah, I gotta get going soon. Burgers, don't want to miss burgers. What was I looking at? Nice little piece of cedar here. Not this, but that's good for something thin like this to wood burn. Do your plyography, whatever it's called. Nice little piece of firewood, carved wood spirit on this. Another piece there, another little piece of cedar, piece of bark. Oh, that's a good one. Keeping it. Oh, look at this nice old piece of cedar right here. Cedar, hands down. Some people are like, oh, why are you always carving cedar? Why are you always carving bark? Well, in my opinion, it's the best wood to carve. Yeah, I've carved the hardest wood in the world. I've carved the most dense wood in the world. People have sent it to me over the years. I've carved oak. I've carved it all. Now, why would I want to carve hard wood? Yeah, hardwood holds good detail, but cedar holds great detail too, and same with bark, and it's a lot softer. It's not crazy fuzzy, so why would I want to freaking carve harder wood? Look back on my older videos. I've carved. Oh, here's a nice cedar piece. Oh, that's a beauty for cedar shakes. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. Carve a little wood spirit on the face of it. That's a beauty, that one. But I don't need it. I got lots of old cedar at my shop. Look at that. Tight grain in there. Whew. Make a beauty for cedar shakes. I'll keep this piece of bark. So I got three or four pieces of bark and that nice chunk of cedar. So that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna stop here and start heading back, because like I said, I don't have the most amount of time. I definitely don't wanna. Did I say that my buddy's cooking hamburgers at his nest shed? I just definitely don't want to miss out on the hamburgers. So who knows, we'll look on the way back too. But now I know I can come back another day and go all the way down there and see if there's more stuff. Maybe because I'm going to start doing more Dremel carving once the weather gets a little bit shittier. Oh, look at this piece of bark here. It's everywhere, man. This is a nice piece. Beautiful piece. Taking it. Yep. There's another piece. There's another piece. Another piece. Right here. This stuff's dry too. It's a cool root piece. Weird green in there. Piece of bark right in here. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see the bark? Right here. It's thin, I can tell. But it's still carvable. You know, it's not just, you can get like a bigger, I forget the name of the wood, but it's not just cedar bark, cottonwood bark you can carve. And if you want to see if you have the cottonwood bark that I have, the trees in your whatever province or territory, it's called black cottonwood. The tree itself is called black cottonwood. So just Google to see if you have black cottonwood trees in your area. But even if you have black cottonwood, it grows best at high elevations and by a water source. That's how you get the bigger bark on it. Now look at these cedar shake blocks. Look at this. Perfect for cedar shakes, man. Those guys can make a lot. It's all over here. Somebody was down here cutting it up. I think it was from that big old log that was here before. But here's the outside of a log. Let me see if I can get it. It's pretty thin. But let me put these pieces of bark down. Sorry. I'm going to pull this piece off there. Look at that color. Now this is a really thin piece of wood. But sure would make a cool wall hanger if you wanted to carve something on it this way. Like say some waves, maybe a whale, you know. So I think I am going to take this piece, clean up that lip with my flap sander at my tent. Then you got a nice wall hanger. Sure do. Or something to go on a thing. Something thing. Look at that. It's even got the thing to put the bark in there. Yep, there's another small piece. But I don't need it. So yeah, this stuff would make great for cedar shakes. Man, I'm an old cedar roofer. I was doing it when I was 13 years old. And I did it for a lot of years in my life. And I'm modest. I'm not saying it to brag or nothing, but I was one of the fastest cedar roofers. And not the fastest. I know some guys that were faster than me. But I was one of the fastest cedar roofers in British Columbia. Yeah, because the more cedar you put on, I was a subcontractor. The more that you put on, the more money you made. I got paid by the square. Oh, nice piece of bark right there too. Taking it. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Little bug hole in it. It's going. I think I'm going to have to put this... Fuck. Pardon my language. Okay. I'll have to put the stuff in the bucket maybe. Right up here. Whew. I think I got enough wood today. And I got a bucket. Let's do this. Stand by. So the bucket and this big nice piece of cedar too. Taking it. Go find that other bark that I found. Unless I found a really good cool piece. I don't think I'm gonna take a... Yes, lots of cedar blocks out here. That's cedar right there. And I didn't search this area that well, so I can come back and search it again. I don't know, you guys let me know if you like watching these beachcombing videos. I know I'm a shitty cameraman when it comes to this. But, oh boy. I'm a lucky guy, that's for sure. Okay. Bucket in one hand, cedar, and tripod in the other hand. Now I really want to be careful I don't slip. Oh, look at this seat. Look at this bark. That's a cool piece too. Damn it. Look at me, I'm saying damn it when I see a nice piece of bark. Oh, that's a nice piece. I can carve a whole bunch of different wood spirits on there. Look at that sucker. Oh, there's some wormholes in the back. It's still a cool piece, though. I don't know, let's see this. Oh, it's solid. Taking it. Shit. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this piece of bark right here. Goddamn son of a... Look at this. You go online, this is like a $50 piece of bark. If you go on eBay. Yep. Okay. Please don't see any more bark. Stop looking, Jordy. Stop looking. Where's that little marker that I put up there? Oh, look at this cool piece of wood here. That piece, that brownish piece, pretty neat looking. Oh, look at this cedar log I'm stepping on. You can tell by the bark. Damn it. You guys see that little video? I deleted it, but I said, for F's sakes. It was just a little clip because I carved some really shitty... Oh, look at this cedar log right here. This one right there. You guys see that little clip? For F's sakes, I carved shitty owl. Well, I put that little clip on Facebook just as a friggin' joke. And then I woke up this morning and my Facebook account's deactivated. Because, well, I definitely have haters. That's for sure. There's no denying it. We all have haters. I might have some extra more haters than most people. But wait till you want to talk about haters, wait till I make the video how to sharpen your chainsaw. Anyways, I guess a bunch of people reported it. Whoa, whoa. I guess a bunch of people reported it. And Facebook deactivated my account. See, that's why it's good to have a little marker. Just a little thing to remember where you put your bark or the wood that you found. Alright, so look at all that bark. Now I can be picky. This piece good? Yep, it's good. Shit. This piece good? Yep, it's good. This piece good? Yep, it's good. Oh, my buddy's cold. Okay, I'll be back and show you guys what I... Okay, look at that score. All those like 6-7 pieces of bark. Beautiful piece of cedar. You got to spend some time by the water. What more could you ask for? I'll show you that piece of cedar when I get to my tent later. Alright, gotta go eat some burgers. Okay, maybe you can see better now. There's the bucket of bark. Here's that piece of cedar. Look at that. Make a beautiful little, I bet you this is a beautiful color wood. Beautiful wood spirit in there. I might even carve it today. Go to my chainsaw tent after the burgers and carve it today. Anyways. So I had to take a little bathroom break behind this tree here, but look at this cool piece of wood. Oh. Let's carve a simple little wood spirit, not $100. Now, next time, oh, look at this big, oh, it's a dock. Look at this old dock here. And those are probably cedar logs underneath it. Next time, there's a whole bunch more beach to search here. And down there in a little gully down there too. But yeah, look at this. It's an old boom thing. Yeah, an old dock. Put my foot there for reference size. Some old chains on here. See if I can see a piece of bark just standing here. No, okay, gotta go. Hope everybody's doing good. Until next time, start here and then go all the way down. Just want to show you guys this gully. It's kind of right by a parking lot. It's right down in here. Right down in there. Lots of other places to check too. I'm just gonna film and show you guys Steveston Village. Well, little stores, bookstores, just a little old fishing village. Nice place. And this is the main road. This is basically it. Then all the rest are fishing boats and stuff like that. Now I want to show, for anybody that's local that's watching this video, awesome fish and chips right here. Right there. The best pizza in British Columbia, right here on this corner, Steveston Pizza. Anyways, gotta go. See, Steveston fishing forever. Let's go in here, my buddy's shop's right there.
Burgerland.
What do we got going on here, Big D?
Well, we got some burgers happening.
That boy, we got cheese.
No cheese.
Got some pops.
What do you think? We got it all.
Whenever I'm down here, I always like to, usually in this, no rope or netting in bins. Well, there's usually lots of like thick rope and stuff, but I'm not going in the garbage bins. You can get the rope, because the fishermen they just chuck it away. It's no good to them. Anyways, I'm gonna just walk over here. So this is Government Wharf. There's Vancouver Island. This is just 5 minutes away from where I was beachcombing. Now, if you look over there, that's Ladner. That's it's called West Ham Island. Well, I did some carvings on West Ham Island for my buddies. But I think maybe one day there's a big trail you can walk along there. You can turn that bend, and then my work is just past there. I don't know if you can see the cranes. You can't. But maybe one day I'll walk out there and see if I can go beachcombing out there, because it looks like it's, well, it kind of looks like it's marshland, but that's as much as I can zoom in. Anyways, this is Steveston. I'm going back to have another burger. So I'm back at the farm. That was good to see some old friends. I ate 2 hamburgers, so now I'm tired. Here's the wood I found. I want to say something. For the very beginning people getting into wood carving and stuff like that, you know, this piece here, I'm all excited about it, but you'll ask me, taking this piece off, how do I dry my wood if in case it's wet? I think this is pretty dry, but it's a little bit damp. Now, the best possible way to dry your wood is leave it outside in a shady area. If I take this home and put it inside my place where it's warm, you got to turn the heat on. So I turned the heat on a couple days ago. It's warm in my place. This will speed dry, and you have a lot better chances of it cracking. All right. So I'll look here, this crack right here, that little crack, and see how much it comes across the top. The best thing to do is leave it outdoors in a shady area. See all that bark? I just threw that bark down there to dry out. This piece of cedar, you know, I could take it home, carve it right away, but what's the sense of carving it and then all of a sudden it cracks? It's a thin piece. So I'm just going to put it right down here, like that, and let it dry out. This piece, well, I'm going to set this up and carve this in the next day or two. Just a fun little wood spirit. It's a cool piece. I think it's off like a big tree. You know, like, you know, you get the big cedar, old cedar trees that have like the bark inclusions inside them, and this one just had a bark inclusion. Well, you can see the bark right here, and then you can spin it around and see the bark right here on both sides. So there's bark here, and it was just attached to a tree right here. So this is like an elephant foot off a big old cedar tree. So anyways, I was going to carve these today, but nah, I think I'm going to go home and rest.